Hi there, I'm Jeremy Shirk with Nebraska Realty, and today I'm just going to run through a quick guide on selling your home and why you should use a realtor to do it. All right, so why use a realtor? First off, you're going to need an expert guide, especially now, because there's a lot of forms you've got to fill out, a lot of details you've got to negotiate, and they've changed a lot of the forms starting February 1st of this year, 2021. So there's a lot of liability that comes up from these forms that they just completely edited, so you're going to want to make sure you have someone who understands them and deals with them regularly. Objective information. We're all there, even realtors. When we live in our house, we've done a lot of work on our house, we take a lot of pride in it, and we take some things personally, we get a little emotional about the deal, and sometimes we just need somebody who can be a little bit objective and push us back a little bit and say, hold on a second, let's look at this differently. The marketing power, this is where we make you a lot more money because we have access to huge spheres of marketing. Because we're larger and we do this every day, we pay for marketing resources and marketing admins and departments. Plus, we have access to huge spheres of realtors. 83% of buyers in 2019 and 2020 came from other realtors. They had buyer's agents. So we're constantly talking to other realtors to see what buyers they have, what their buyers are looking for. We're talking to them about what we're selling so they can look for people to buy it. And then you don't pay for the buyer's agent. That comes out of the seller's listing agent's commission. Negotiation knowledge. Again, we're negotiating every day, all day. So we have keys to do that. We are trained to do that. You're going to want a good negotiator because it's not all about the money. It's sometimes paying attention to the contingency details, inspection details, especially in this new contract. You're going to really want somebody who can negotiate strong. Up-to-date knowledge and experience. We are trained on how to be ethical. We have to go through CEs. We have ethical obligations for how we have to treat you. We've always got to be honest up front. We're well regulated, so you don't have to worry about us cheating you out. This one's the big one, other than making more money, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Limiting your liability, especially now. There is so much liability in these transactions. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. You want to push that off on somebody. Hire a realtor who's a trained professional, has liability insurance, knows how to handle these things, because there's so many things that you can be sued for years after this transaction closes. It's not done when you close. So you're just definitely going to want to push some of that off. All right, let's go to why throw money away. So this is average sale prices for existing homes in Nebraska. The average home sold by a realtor in 2019 sold for $230,848. Sold by for sale by owner, only $178,100. You say, but I'm saving that commission. So here's the commission. This is at 6%, by the way, which is negotiable. You're still coming out ahead. Plus, I'm not adding in all of that extra loss. We're not done yet. Mortgage loss, because it takes 3 times longer for a for sale by owner to sell a home than it does for a realtor to sell it. So that's time on the market. You have to pay the mortgage. Plus your marketing cost, which is paid for by the realtor. So you're losing about $41,000 by doing it on your own, even after paying for the commission. So why trust me? Let's start with my 5 years experience. I know there's realtors out there who have a lot more experience than that, so that's not a huge deal, but I am experienced enough in selling real estate to help you out. Here's where my value really comes through. I'm certified and trained in negotiation and mediation at the Warner Institute. I went there while I was in law school and got certified in negotiation. You're going to want somebody who can negotiate hard on your behalf. I have title, insurance, and escrow experience. I worked in title and escrow briefly, and that's going to be helpful when we're coming through dealing with the title company during that escrow period. Any exclusions that come up, I can negotiate. Anytime there's paperwork or things required to clear title, I can help with that as well. I have property management experience, which doesn't always come into play, but if you're an investor working with properties, I understand tenant rules. I also have a huge network of contractors who can help you out with some of those cleanup issues left over from my property management days. And access to a lot of people who are spending money renting right now, who are looking for homes, who I can market your home to. This is a big one. I have 3 years previous legal experience. I went to law school. I practiced law for 3 years. I'm not currently an active member of the Bar Association, but I do understand things like divorce decrees. I practiced in divorce law and probate. I understand probate, sorting that out. So if you have either of those types of situations, I am probably better suited to help you out than a lot of people because I can understand the things in play other than just the real estate contract. I also understand contracts, and with the contract changes, you want somebody who understands contracts and contract language to be able to negotiate for you. And I spent some time in mortgage compliance, so I'm good at working with lenders. All right, so my objectives are always to get you the highest sale price in the best possible terms in the shortest marketing time. It's important, everybody promises you the highest sale price, but it's not all about the money. The best terms are sometimes more important. You want somebody who's going to work with your closing date. You want somebody who understands the inspections, especially in this new contract, radon mitigation. You want somebody who can handle all of these things and get you terms in the shortest time possible. I'm going to sell your home with the least inconvenience to you. This is where FSBOs really put out their efforts because it's a lot of work to show your house to a lot of people and then negotiate a contract. And that's not even where it's done. Where a real estate agent really makes their money, and it's kind of sad because you as clients don't always see it if we don't tell you about it, is in that escrow period, the time between when you enter into contract and you close. During that time, I'm going to be negotiating with the title company. I'm going to be negotiating with the lender. I'm going to be negotiating with inspectors and contractors. I'm going to be dealing with any sort of request from the buyers. So this is really where you want an experienced real estate agent to deal with that stuff for you. And then I'm going to provide excellent communication. Number one complaint with the Real Estate Commission, my realtor didn't communicate with me. I'm going to commit to communicating with you at least once a week, probably a lot more than that, and just keep you up to date, especially during that escrow period. That's where a lot of times realtors forget to communicate with their clients because we're really working hard on those other things. So that's it. I mean, you're gonna make more money, you're gonna have less stress, and if you hire me, you're gonna have more qualified work helping you out. So give me a call. Let's see what we can do for you. I'm Jeremy Shirk with Nebraska Realty. Thanks so much for listening. I hope it helped.